right, we just gonna jump right into it. Yo. Welcome to another episode of Growth of Your Grind podcast. We talk to people doing just that. People that are growing through their grind. People who fingernails still dirty. You know, I cut mine last night, so fingernails still dirty. You know what I mean? People who getting out the mud. You know what I'm saying? Today, man, we had to run this one back. This is my dog right here, man. It's my man. Y'all can call him Jay.
Jay's cool.
This is my man Jay. I'm gonna call him something different, but this is my man Jay. Y'all know him as Mr. Pressure Applied.
True.
That's what y'all can call him. Just Mr. Pressure Applied.
True.
Shot. What up, baby?
What up, baby?
Another day, man.
Yeah, that it is.
Can you tell the people what you do for a living?
For a living, my business is
Yes.
pressure applied pressure wash. Now I pressure wash. I pressure wash commercial, residential. If it's dirty, I come and clean it. I make it shine bright like a diamond. You know what I mean? And I didn't see that from Rihanna.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm older than she is.
Right. Understood.
Just so it's known.
Understood.
Okay, cool.
Understood.
Cool. Yeah.
We had to bring this back because the first time it was a away game. We went to his house and it was the echo, the sound didn't sound right. Through the audio or the visual, it didn't sound right. So we had to run it back again. Just being totally transparent with y'all, you know what I mean? Y'all ain't even need to know that, but you know anyway. Shot, got these candles from Euphoric Sensations. Smell them on up, man. Tell me which one you want to light, and then we can...
I ain't gonna lie, I already cheated, man.
Okay.
I've smelled them.
Okay.
I love them all, you know that, because I've already purchased some.
Right.
So, but I'm gonna go with this one again. We're gonna try this again. You know what I'm saying?
Which one is that?
One?
That's a satin pillowcase, I think.
Satin pillowcase, of course it is.
Satin pillowcase, okay.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Well, while you do that, let me know where you see your company in the next 5 to 10 years, good brother.
Oh, 5 to 10 years, okay. Give me a little time. 5 to 10 years, I look to have 2 or 3 employees. I want to be in a vehicle that has all the equipment in it. You know, right now I'm towing a trailer. It has all my equipment on it. That's working pretty good, but I think it'd be even more convenient if I was to be able to get a truck or either a van to store my equipment in and go from there. So I see myself growing, of course. More contracts. More money.
Yeah, that's always a good thing.
More money.
Always a good thing.
You know, just improving and see myself with more employees and more adventures and more contracts. Yeah. So, no.
How many contracts do you have now?
Right now I have I dropped one because they were playing with my money. And in this business or in any business, when you work for yourself, it's good to be able to make decisions for yourself that you think is best for you.
Right.
It was a pretty lucrative contract, but once I dropped it, I made it up threefold. You know what I'm saying? God was looking out for me like He always does. You know what I'm saying? So I would say the name of the company I was working with, but it was
You don't need no exposure.
Yeah, big company. Got to play with the money, tried to change things up. I didn't want to change things up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So they want to change the way they wanted to pay my money, and it was taking too long to come with it. So I just decided to part ways.
Net 30, I'm assuming?
Yeah, the net 30 turned to a net 90.
Oh no, we ain't doing that.
You know what I mean?
We ain't doing
It already took me too long to get my first initial payment, which was like a net 180.
Oh no.
Yeah. I'm continuously working, but I'm not seeing no bread. You know what I mean? So yeah, I had to part ways with that.
Jeez.
Yeah. Net 30 is cool. You know what I'm saying? If you're starting out, if you don't have the venture or the capital to support yourself, you know what I'm saying? You know you have some residual income coming in if you can just maintain.
Right.
You know, so net 30 is not bad because a lot of the companies do that anyway.
Yeah, everybody. A lot of people do net 30.
It's just that when they get to going past that, it's when they get a little shaky.
Net 90 is crazy.
Yeah, too crazy for me.
Net 30 is when you do a job and you get paid 30 days later. Net 60, do a job and get paid 60 days later. Net 90 days later.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's dirty.
Yeah, it was too dirty.
That's dirty.
I was cleaning them up.
I see what you did there.
You know what I mean?
I see what you did there. I see what you did there. I see what you did there. That was nice. That was nice. So let's go back real quick.
All right.
How did you what made you want to get started in this? What made you want to start?
I've been interested in pressure washing off and on for some time now, and I had picked up a little bit more interest a few years back,
Mm-hmm.
and I had inquired through one of my friends, Reggie360.com, a friend of mine. It's his own company, black owned.
Okay.
And he gave me some information, insight, and and even though he gave me all the information I needed, I still didn't really start. And it wasn't until he called me about maybe 2 to 3 months later and asked me had I started off in my venture, and I was like, no. He was like, well, man, if you go ahead and get started, man, I got something for you. You just go ahead and get started. You know what I mean? I got something for you. And right then, he became my mentor. You know, he's been mentoring me ever since. You know what I'm saying? I got to give a shout out to him. That's my guy. You know what I'm saying? His name is Chris. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, Reggie360.com. And he set me up, walked me through it. The same day I went and got all my equipment, got all my chemicals, the stuff I needed to start out with. And the stuff I started out with, I started out with a little more than you to start out with when you're just starting out. You know what I'm saying? I just so happen to have a little money to be able to do that. You know what I'm saying?
How much did all that cost you?
I started
when
out.
You first started out?
Maybe a little over $3.
Over $3,000?
I started out right around $3,000.
Okay.
Yeah, right around $3,000. Cause I didn't have everything. I definitely have everything I have now. But yeah, right around $3,000. But just to get started, you only need the basic stuff. You know what I'm saying? To get your pressure washer.
Right.
And the hose, really. You know what I'm saying? And have a way to tote it around. You know.
Oh wow.
But I went a little bit beyond that. You know what I'm saying? But because he started me out with pretty much a contract. You know what I'm saying? So I was blessed. You know what I'm saying? But that's what started me out, man. And that's why I went full-fledged.
So what did you start out with? I know you said that the average person just needs to start out with a pressure washer and a hose.
Right. How
How much would that run them on the average? I know it's different pressure washers, different.
You got the 2.5s, you know what I'm saying, which is it's gonna give you a little pressure, but it's not gonna sustain, but it'll get you started. You know what I'm saying? 2.5 GP. You know, but I started out with the 4.0. And the 4.0 is 2 gallons per minute. Give you a lot of pressure and it sustain, it hold up better. Give you the job that you want to get done, to get you more money. You know what I'm saying? Than having the problems. So I started out with that. I started out with all the connectors, all the wands. I started out with the short one, the regular one, the long one. People usually start with one wand that comes with the hose or with the pressure wash itself. But I started with all the wands, all my tips, all my connectors, all my extra connectors, because you need that stuff on the job, or your washers, all that stuff, because you never know what might happen. You know, you need tools for the site, for on site, for something that might happen. You might washer might go bad, or spring on the inside of the pressure washer might go bad. Got to get in there and get to that. Oh, wow. So I started out with everything. You know what I'm saying? And I wouldn't have known that had it not been for him.
Right, mentor.
Yeah, it's important. Very important.
Mentor's very important, man. If you can find yourself a mentor, even if they don't even know they're your mentor.
True, like me.
Like, even if they don't even know.
Yeah.
But you need a mentor, somebody that's going to help guide you in the right direction, not let you bump your head and make that left when you're supposed to keep straight.
Because it's coming.
Oh, man.
It's coming.
So what are some of the ups and downs that you have experienced in this? My bad, my tooth is going crazy right now.
Yeah, I know it.
I got a cracked tooth and my gum's swollen. It's hurting me. But so if you see my bag, don't trip on my bag. I'm hurting right now.
I had nothing to do with that too. It sounds like a little pressure on it. I had nothing to do with that part. But some ups and downs, man. Well, some of the downs I had, man, was just about what I just spoke about. On site, you think you're able to get started, then your machine is not working properly. The water not even coming out. You know you did everything in order for it to work, and simple things. I mean, like turn your equipment on, and the water's not coming out, and you got to troubleshoot on site to see what it is, because you at the job, they make the money, and you can't make the money if your equipment not working. So it may be anything as simple as your water flow not running like it's supposed to. Your washer or the water flow runs through might be clogged up because trash got in the line. It's simple as that. Or your spring on inside the pressure washer might not be working. It's a lot of downs, man, that come with the job that you have to pretty much know about. Some you just learn on hand. Some you have to call somebody, a mentor, or whatever, to find out what's going on. I had to do that a few times. You know what I'm saying? He would walk me through because he has all that experience. The ups, man. Ups is always the money. The money. Always the money. Also the ups as far as having your own business is being able to choose your own time so you can spend with your family.
Yeah, it's clutch.
You know what I'm saying? Choose your time that you want to work.
It's clutch.
You know what I'm saying? That's always an up, you know. But so, you have ups and downs in everything you do, man. Just being prepared and know how to handle it.
What days do you usually work?
I work any day I can. Yeah, because I had the flexibility to do that. I also have a full-time job and I have a full-time business. But my full-time business, I'm able to choose and pick when I can or won't work, you know.
That's it.
Yeah.
This is the platform for that.
Yeah.
People who still have the full-time jobs, using their jobs to fund their dreams.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
This is what Growth of Your Grind is all about.
Yeah, man.
Cause you, damn tooth. Cause you, it hurt me a little bit, but I'm gonna thug it out. I'm gonna thug it out.
I already know.
I'm gonna thug it out.
Yeah.
This is what it's about, man. People, you got a full-time job, but you're using your job to fund your dream. You know what I mean? Hit that $3,000 ain't just fall out the sky.
Oh, no, most definitely didn't do that.
Yeah, he got that from work, busting his butt, doing what he had to do at work. He worked third shift too, right?
Yeah, night. They call it graveyard shift.
Graveyard shift.
Yeah, graveyard.
So, let me know. Let us know a typical day of a day from where a typical day in your shoes. If you got, I don't know how many jobs lined up.
Okay. Let's say I go to work at night, and I already know I got some stuff lined up that I've lined up because I figure I'm gonna get me 2 hours sleep this day, so I have enough energy to go ahead and line the job up for tomorrow if I get off. You know what I'm saying? So a typical day for me is I go to work, get off in the AM, right before dawn. Make sure the kids are straight for school. Call my client if I had already called the day before to set something up. I go do that. We might take about 2 or 3 hours, depending on what it is, whether it's a house or whether it's a commercial, depending on what it is. Knock it out. If I can line 2 up, I'll line 2 up. It's taking me enough time to get home and get a couple hours of sleep before I go back to work the next day or the next evening. You know what I'm saying? You just know how you set up, how you mobilize your time, how you do your time.
So you get off at what, 4, 6? What
Yeah.
time you get off? 4, 6, 5 in the morning?
Anywhere between 4 and 6.
Anywhere between 4 and 6.
Yeah. Between 4 and 6. I can make sure I get home enough time, make sure the kids straight.
Get home, make sure the kids straight. Take about an hour, hour and a half, sometime maybe.
Right. Yeah.
Make sure the kids are straight, and then you right back out the door.
Oh, yeah.
7, 8 o'clock.
Get my equipment and stuff right already. Set it up. I'm gone.
By what, like 8, 9 o'clock?
Yeah, 8.
8.
Yeah.
On the road.
8:30, no later than 9. Yeah. Because I want to try to get it out the way so I can get back. I try to get a couple hours sleep.
Right.
For that night job.
Damn. And you go in what time?
I go in at 5.
Shit.
Yeah. Leave at 4.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's a hustle. That's a grind.
Ain't no thing. You know what I mean?
That's a grind.
You know what I mean?
That's a grind
Ain't no
right there.
thing, man.
Damn. All right, so what decision or what happened where you was like, I understand how you got to where you at, like how you started the business.
Right.
But like what happened where you was like, I'm done? Like what shift or what clicked in your head where you was like, I'm done working for people. I'm gonna jump out on my own and I'm gonna make this happen.
Man, it's always something going on at the job, man. You know, dealing with people, period, when they're in a position of power, it's always a challenge.
Especially if they was corny in school.
Just like we talking about police officers now, right? What we talking about?
If they was corny in school or wasn't popular or whatever.
I'm not talking about all police officers. I have police officer friends. I'm just talking about some of them.
Yeah, I ain't saying nothing about the cop.
Yeah. I did.
Yeah. I'm about there's people in power, like supervisors, bosses, whatever. They was corny in school, and you popular at the job, and people talking to you stuff. They don't like that.
No, they don't like that.
And they try to use that authority to, like, come on, man. I can tell you was corny in school. I can tell you was corny your whole life. You just got this position, and now you want to be on some, oh, yeah, you need to do this, you need to do that. Like, come on, dog. Like, you're being extra.
All the way extra, man.
Oh, man.
I mean, it's just I mean, well, the question, you know what I'm saying? Dealing with people, man. You know, it just, I mean, and you the thing about it, you got to realize you're going to deal with people all your life.
Yes, you are.
Whether you work in your own business
Yeah.
or you working for somebody, you always gonna deal with people. Just know how to deal with it. You know what I'm saying?
Right, correct.
But the fact of the matter is, if you have your own business, you can deal with it somewhat a little bit better because you have the option to choose who you want to deal with.
Yes.
You know, you always have the option of saying no, or just not. You know, dealing with certain folks.
100%.
So, but yeah. So that the light that went off was pretty much that. You know, the nitpicking at work, the supervisors that want to be supervisors. You know what I mean? So that's pretty much what it was, and just and having that just that extra income. You know what I'm saying? Being able to have a plan down the line where you know you're gonna leave and having an exit plan. You know, so you know, yeah, that's pretty much what it was, man.
How much more longer you see yourself working for anybody?
Well,
I mean,
I'm already vested. You know what I'm saying? I do want to be smart about it. You know what I'm saying? I do want to be smart about it, and it's so much further. There's so much further I could go with this company if I just put more interest and time in it.
Into what company?
Pressure apply.
Your
Pressure washing.
Pressure apply. Pressure washing, baby.
We apply pressure. But yeah, I mean, so I see myself there, just to be honest, realistically, at least another 5 years. But I can leave before that. You know, because I mean, the business is. I mean, it works itself once you promote it, and I get a lot of word of mouth. And I've just started advertising on social media, on Instagram, Pressure Apply, Pressure Wash. I have a Facebook as well, Pressure Apply, Pressure Wash. I don't advertise on there as much, but my main source is the Instagram, which is Pressure Apply, Pressure Wash, and I have a lot of marketing that I do as far as business cards and flyers and stuff. So, but word of mouth does a lot for me as well.
We're gonna have Pressure Apply, Pressure Wash somewhere around here. I don't know where, because I'm still new to this, y'all, so work with me. But somewhere.
It's right here.
Somewhere. Oh, there you go.
It's right here.
Who designed that?
Oh, man, you want me gush up a little bit. My daughter. Yeah, my daughter designed this for me. When I decided to jump out there in the field, I told my daughter off top, baby, you design me a logo, I'm going with it. Whatever you do, I'm going with it.
How old was she at the time?
At the time, she must have had to be about 10. She's 14 now, going on 15, so she had to be about 10. 11. Yeah, about 11. Yeah, and so she did it for me. And I had my guy clean it up. She did the drawing, did the colors. And I got a guy by the name of Sam at Zone Sports, another black entrepreneur. There's a lot of shirts and stuff like my guy here. He cleaned it up for me and made the logo itself. So yeah, my daughter did that, man.
That's dope.
Shout out to Serenity.
Yeah, shout out Serenity. You ever gonna change it?
No.
Beautiful.
No.
Beautiful.
No, I'm not.
What if she come to you in the next 2 years or whatever? Like, Dad, look, I was working on it.
Yeah.
Here.
If she came to me.
Yeah, if she comes to you.
Yeah. Otherwise, I'm not changing nothing. My daughter, my baby made this, man.
That's beautiful.
Nah, man, I ain't changing nothing. If she want to do it, she want to do something with it. I ain't got a problem with that, but I ain't changing nothing, bro.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, come on, man. Baby
That's
girl.
beautiful, man.
Yeah.
So, is it hard? It sounds like it, but I don't know. Is it hard to balance home and work life?
Whew. If anybody tell you it isn't, you'd be lying. I got a queen, though. Keep me in check. You know what I mean?
Right.
Shout out, baby.
Right.
If I stretch myself too far and I'm going too hard, she'll reel me back in. Yeah, baby, hey, bring it in. Okay, you're doing too much. You know, we need some time over here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or the kids miss you.
Mm.
They ain't seen you a couple days because you've been running. You know what I'm saying? They sleep when you leave and you go home when you don't. So she reel me back in. You know what I mean? So I do a pretty good job, but everybody get out of hand sometimes.
Right.
You know what I mean? And when I do, she right there to tug me back in. Yeah. Shout out, baby.
How long does it take her to reel you back in, or is it just
when she
one
say
phone
it?
call?
Yeah, when she say it. Yeah.
Like
immediately.
She let you go crazy.
Yeah.
She let you go crazy for a minute. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Just don't get comfortable over there, though.
Yeah. Don't do that. No, you know what I'm saying? Because having a support system is key.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? That's you got to have that.
Mm-hmm.
And having the right support system is even better than that. And the fact that she lets me run crazy because she knows what I'm doing, and she knows it's all for the house and for the kids and everybody. I love that. But like I said, everybody got hands sometimes. And when it happens, she's there to, to let me, to coax me in and let me know, okay, I know what you're doing, I see what you're doing, but baby, kids still need you. You know what I'm saying? You can come back home, make sure you're straight, make sure they're straight, give them some time. You know what I'm saying? Because when you got kids, man, and they just you are their world, and they want you with you. They want you with them every minute of the day. They don't want you to go to work,
right?
Because they don't understand right now. That's why we got all we got. What we got,
right?
Yeah, but it's a beautiful thing, man. So when she tell me, I immediately understand. I don't have a problem with it.
When she tell you, do you change your schedule for that like what you got coming up? Like if you already got stuff booked, do you change it, or do you be like, I got you, baby. I just need like this last day right here. Already got it booked up. These are blessings.
She already know because when she really means, she knows my schedule. So when she really means, she let me know. Okay, you need to slow it down. So when I say immediately, I mean immediately. The booking stop, and then I'm bringing it back in to get time to the fam.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
right.
so I'm not gonna book nothing, go crazy with the bookings. You know what I'm saying? And I don't. It's not that I overbook like that anyway, because like I said, I got a full-time job.
Right.
So when I'm booking, that's the 24-hour cycle. You know what I mean? So if I don't book, that means I got a little time. Right. You know what I mean? Right. Do other stuff I need to do and to be with the fam. When I get the booking, I'm trying to keep everything, you know what I'm saying, going. So when she say something, I know I need to cut that out. Just chill for a second. Instead of booking trying to every other day or booking every day, book maybe twice a week. You know what I mean? And then leave my regular off days as my off days. Because my off days might really be trying to go in.
Right, you know right.
I schedule, which is crazy me saying that, I schedule the time, make sure I don't schedule so I have time for the fam. Where sometimes I might try to squeeze something in the first part of the day or midday or something. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, so
2 hours here, 3 hours here.
Yeah.
I'll say that. What do you like better, residential or commercial? Take away the money. Like, what do you like doing more, residential or commercial?
I think I like the residential. I like the residential. Yeah. Commercials it's come and go. Residential is something you can do all the time. Most of my residentials are like you do them every so often. You got a house and you clean it every day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got a driveway and you clean it every day. You know what I mean? So residential. I mean, I like my fleet work too.
Oh, what's that?
Well, fleets is like 18-wheelers or either courier service. Like I'm just gonna mention some names.
That's cool.
Like a Sherwin-Williams or DHL or Amazon. They have couriers. They have their vans. Those are considered fleets. Or like my 18-wheelers where you do truck yards and you watch those vehicles. Those are considered fleets. It's fleet work.
You got a contract with Amazon?
No.
Oh, I'm about to say, dang.
I've tried.
If
you're listening, I've tried. I've left several messages and several cards. I've tried. It's kind of hard with Amazon because they, so to speak, have their own wash service, but they never use it. And so then they told the drivers, because you know the drivers or the owners, contract owners, have their own vehicles, and they told them it's their responsibility to get the vehicles washed. You know what I'm saying? I had inquiries, but nothing's coming in quite yet. Yeah, I had a couple of inquiries.
That don't make sense though.
Yeah, it doesn't. It doesn't. You know, and every time I see Amazon, their vehicles are dirty.
So
Every time I see them.
So how you tell somebody?
Yeah.
Yo,
If you see an Amazon truck right now, it's dirty. I don't understand it. A multi-billion-dollar company.
Yes, fact.
Multi-billion-dollar company.
Fact.
Every vehicle. I'm talking about, I haven't seen a clean one yet.
Cause they got their own service.
And I see them all the time. And I be trying to clean y'all up. I'm trying to clean you up.
How they got their own services, but then don't use? That don't make sense.
I went over to one particular area when I was trying to patronize my business. When I was trying to really get in when they first opened up the Amazon site. And I was over there just like every day. And the guy finally told me, man, we got our own wash, but nobody ever uses it. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I know you want to get the services and stuff, but they told us it's up to us to get our own thing, but they won't let us do it right now. They working on something. Working on what?
How long ago was this?
Man, I know it's been about 6 months. This was last year. Yeah, last year. And I actually had one of the drivers that called me. He has about 20-some vehicles that called and asked me about some pricing. But I didn't hear anything else from him. And I gave him good prices too. Yeah, I gave him too good. But I just wanted to get it done.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because once I started, it was going to be over. Yeah.
So you was willing to take the short
Oh,
up
yeah.
front
Yeah.
to lock it
Oh,
down
yeah.
for a longer.
Most definitely.
That's clutch.
Most definitely.
That's clutch.
Yeah. You got to be willing to lose in order to win.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. For the long term, that is.
That's clutch, man. I hope that didn't go over your heads.
I hope it didn't either.
Sometimes you gotta take the short in the beginning to get the long game.
Yes, sir.
Like if you have a t-shirt business or something, you have to give out some free t-shirts right at the beginning.
It's advertising, baby.
You gotta give out
marketing.
Free. Yeah.
It's marketing.
Yeah. Jeez.
Yeah.
That's dope though.
Yeah.
Man, Amazon tripping. I just hit me again. Like,
hey man,
I haven't seen a clean.
You won't see one
Amazon truck.
And if it's clean, if you do see one clean in the near future, I'll probably clean it.
That's right.
Just put it out there.
That's right.
Just put it out there.
That's right.
Yeah.
Put it out there.
Pressure wash them, baby. Where we apply pressure and make them shine bright like a diamond. Yeah.
And he didn't get that from Rihanna.
I didn't get that from Rihanna. I'm older. Yeah.
What's your who was the first person or the first people that you told about your dream and about you jumping out here with this pressure washing?
Well, of course, wifey.
Mm-hmm.
Wifey was right there. She knew of the dream, and she knew that I was procrastinating with it. Yeah, before my mentor Chris, Reggie360.com called me.
Did she apply pressure when she knew you was procrastinating? Did she apply a little pressure?
Well, she applied pressure, but not as much pressure as I applied because I was working full time, like I said.
Yeah.
And of course, she didn't want me to overextend myself because I have a tendency to do that a lot. You know what I'm saying? So she was applying pressure, baby. You want to check in some homework on the business or whatever? I'm like, yeah, I check into it. Well, as time go by, so what you gonna do about the business? You still want to start it? Yeah, I still want to start it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so she applied a little pressure. You know what I mean? You know, being the true wife that she is. But when Chris called me, man, everything just went full fledged. She was right there with me. You know, oh yeah, you may want to do it anyway. So what? Yeah, just go ahead. You know what I mean? So yeah,
that's beautiful.
Yeah. Oh yeah, man.
Shout out wifey.
Yeah. Shout out wifey.
Shout out wifey. That's beautiful, man.
Yeah, man.
Sometimes that's all you need is as an entrepreneur. You just need somebody to believe in you.
Wow.
You just need somebody to believe in you. Somebody to just give you that little push.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That little push, man, and that can be the that could be the battery in your back, and the battery that you need. You can tap back into that on them super long days.
Oh yeah.
I'm tripping.
Oh yeah.
Them super long days, or times where you don't feel like getting up. Times where you like, man, I can can do this, I can do that instead. You know what I mean? When you doubt yourself, when you get to those times where you just where things ain't rolling in and things ain't coming in. You know what I mean? When you hit a little dry spell.
They coming.
Yeah, you just think back to those days of that person that gave you that little push, that person that believed in you. You know what I mean? Because you don't want to let them down, as well as yourself.
Yeah.
Speaking of dry spells, is there a hot and cold time for this?
There is, but I go all season long, baby.
Right.
I ain't stopped working on the winter. When it was cold, I ain't stopped working. Since I had the business, I ain't stopped working.
So it don't slow down like summer's
it's
my
supposed
busy
to.
season.
It's supposed to.
And
It's supposed to.
it don't stop for you.
Nah, I'm out here working, baby.
Mm.
I'm out here working, baby. You know what I'm saying? Even when it's cold, man, long the temperature is a certain temperature, you can work. You know what I mean? You can have some cold days. Luckily with Atlanta, you know, our weather's like a lottery. You know what I'm saying? You got you know, might be 62 today, might be 32 tomorrow. You know, but I don't work in cold weather. You know what I'm saying? But you know, like Atlanta is gonna warm up to a certain degree.
Right.
Past that anyway. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? So you might have maybe 2 or 3 weeks. But even if that 2 or 3 weeks when it's cold, you want to have a day or two where you can get out there and do something.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But usually during the wintertime, people don't do anything. That's why they do all this stuff during the summer, then stack up.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But I work all year round for the most part. Yeah, work all year round for the most part. Because that's where contract stuff come in at.
Right.
Yeah.
So a contract. How do you get the contracts?
Can
you pass me a water real quick, please?
I sure can, sir.
Thank you.
You got different ways of getting contracts. Leading into the 5-year plan, you were talking about reverting back to that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm also getting ready to register myself with the federal, so I can start doing bids with the federal, get federal contracts. So what the state, it's what the state. But you gotta go in and you gotta talk for yourself, man. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You gotta talk. You gotta show your work.
Mm-hmm.
Show your business. That's why I talk about when sometimes you gotta lose in order to win.
Right.
That's where it comes into play at. That's where that comes into play at. You know what I'm saying? When they see it, oh yeah, we want you. Yeah, we want you to we're gonna do this every 2 weeks.
So what you do, like a
demo.
sample?
Demos.
Demo?
Demos, yeah. You do demos.
When you do a demo of the whole facility or just like a section?
Let's say I'm doing it. Let's say I'm going to contract for some fleet washing.
Mm-hmm.
I'll do a truck for free. Or a van for free.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe 2 or 3 vans.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna do 2 or 3 trucks, semi-trucks. I'm gonna do one of them.
Right, understood.
But when it comes to doing courier vans, I might do anywhere between 2 and 5. Because you know, when you're doing courier vans, they got 50, 100, or 200.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I don't mind doing 2 to 5 for you, show you what the rest of them look like.
Mm-hmm.
I.e. Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
But
talk that talk, George.
Mm-hmm.
Talk that talk, George.
Mm-hmm.
Talk that talk, George. Gee, we gonna make it.
But also when you're dealing with the state, of course you got to get registered, you got to apply, you got to get your codes and numbers and stuff when it comes to doing bids for the state and for feds. So that's a whole other ball game. That's what I'm aiming for. Right as we speak.
Are you ready for that?
Yeah, that's what's gonna get me out the full-time job. Yeah. So I say 5 to give myself a little time. But once I do that, one contract may send you through there.
So, are you? Why you say 5 years? If you can get a thing tomorrow or next week or a month from now, why you saying 5 years?
Just give myself a little time to give myself some transition. You know what I mean? I mean, I could be 5 years, could be 5 months.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Just give myself a little game, a little time.
Okay.
Yeah. Just set my affairs in order.
Set your affairs in order.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah. You know, a lot of people make the mistake of where I'm at, even not where I'm at. When they have a job and they've been there for infinite amount of time, they always want to just up and leave the job. And I always try to give advice to a lot of my friends or people that I associate with if you've been in a job for so long, you vested. Don't just leave the job. You've been there for an amount of time for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't think that money is worth nothing, it could be something for somebody somewhere down the line, somewhere in your family.
Right.
Leave the proper way. Retire. You know what I mean? So that money, then when you become of age, that money's going somewhere still to you and not just back to the company because you earned that money.
Got you.
You know what I mean?
Understood.
Yeah. So,
it's a bigger play.
Yeah.
It's a bigger play. I got you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think I need to take that analogy.
Yeah, because I'm vested and I'm want to stay vested. I'm gonna
uh,
best that money that I made for that company.
Yeah.
Make sure it come back to me or somebody in my family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need to take it. I need to do that because I'm out. I'm out of here. I'm quit. What? I'm out of this job. I holler at you. I quit a job quick. I quit a job quick. It don't take
Which
long.
way did you go, George?
It don't
Which way
take
did you
long.
go?
What? Hey, you crazy. I'm out of here. Oh, man. Sometimes I got something lined up. Sometimes I don't.
Yeah.
I'm out of here.
But y'all will land on your feet, baby.
Mm-hmm. Always land on my feet.
Always on your feet.
Always,
I
man.
tell folks that all the time. I'm like a cat. I'm gonna land on my feet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Yeah.
So, do you see yourself passing this, or do your kids want to help you? Like, do they be like, Dad, can I go with you? Can I go with you today?
My smallest son does. He be wanting to go, and I've actually taken her with me. I've taken my daughter and my son with me before out with me. You know, my daughter, she could care less as far as going out and doing anything like that.
Yeah,
My son, he always trying to do something.
right.
Yeah, because he just want to be around dad.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? He want to he want to hold the hose or turn something on or do something.
He
Hold a
wanna do
rag.
something.
Yeah, just, you know what I'm saying?
He just want to do
As long
something.
as it's beside daddy.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I'm still gonna give him a little more time. And it's never too young, don't get me wrong, it's never too young to show a kid, you know, the ways of the world. But I'm gonna give a little while longer before I really actually take him out there and start getting his feet wet.
Right.
Yeah.
Not
too much long. Yeah, real soon, because he's turning 10 in about 2 weeks, so
Oh, wow.
yeah, probably real soon.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I'm gonna knock you out when I see you too, Quay. This is FYI. FYI. I'm gonna knock you out when I see you, boy.
He don't believe you. You tell him that all the time. He don't believe you.
I know. That's why I gotta give it to you. That's why when I see him, I gotta give it to you. You can't make me be a liar. See, now you making me out to be a liar. Now I got to get you. Now I got to get you, because if not, I'm a liar in your eyes.
Hey, man. Hey.
Oh, he be lying, man.
Yeah,
He's stunning. Yeah. All right, so now I got to get you. I got to get you down.
Definitely get him for his birthday.
Oh, yeah.
Perfect time. Perfect excuse.
I'm gonna pull up on him.
You know what I mean?
I'm gonna get him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get him.
Yeah, bro.
10 birthday punches.
Mm-mm.
So, we talked about a lot. So if you were to give somebody the game, somebody came to you and said, yo, man, I see what you're doing, man. Can I,
Which, all enough, in the last 2 weeks, about 5 people come to me. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but last 2 weeks, as I've been out working, whether I was at my commercial or my residential, people come to me and stop me. Hey, mind if I ask you a question? You know, and that led to, well, can you show me, or can I call you sometime? So.
How does that feel?
Actually feel good, man, because everyone that I've talked to, and I do meet everyone of the last 4 or 5 people I've talked to told me, man, you the first one that actually took your time, gave me some advice, man. Everybody else be shooing me off. Or don't want to, tell me nothing, like they trying to hide something. Man, I've always, my whole life, man, even before this business, I've always been about each one teach one.
Right.
Always been about that, So it may make you feel good, man, especially when you don't mind giving up knowledge. You know what I'm saying? I don't have too much knowledge to give up, but when I give it up, I don't mind giving it up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it make me feel good, man.
I can show you how to get this far. I can't show you how to get farther than this. I ain't been there yet.
I'm still a mentee.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
But whatever I got, I don't mind giving to you.
So if somebody were to come to you like they have and say, man, I just need some game, man. Tell me where to get started at.
Yeah.
Tell me how to start. Tell me where to get started. What would you tell them?
Same thing I told you earlier. It don't take much to get started and build as you go. Man, just go get you a 2.5, something you can tote around in your car. Get your hose one, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you use whatever business you get. Use their water source if you can. Get you some flyers made up. Advertise as best you can, the best way you know how, however you can. You know what I'm saying? And get yourself out there. Just get started. You know what I'm saying? That's the best thing. Just get started.
That's key for any business. Just get started.
Just get started.
Just start.
That's it, man.
Just start.
Yep.
So how much does a 2.5 cost? Like around the price?
I paid over $1,000 for the 4, so I'm sure you can find a comparable one for probably around 600 probably.
Around 600?
Yeah, probably around 600 to 800.
Get a good one.
Probably even cheaper, yeah. But a good one, 600 to 800.
600 800
Yeah,
for a good one.
Samsung, Honda. Yeah.
Then how long of a hose should they get?
Well, you want to extend yourself, so you want to get at least 100 feet hose. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But because if you just have the pressure washer itself, you could move it around with you as you go. So the 100-foot hose should do you if you're just doing a regular residential house or a driveway or something. That'll hold you. But I got between 200 and 300 feet of hose.
200 or 300 feet of hose?
Yeah, because I do big houses sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Multi-million-dollar houses.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and then if you're doing say you're doing gas stations, you want to be able to extend your hose to where you need to get to, because sometimes those pumps, extend a long way. You want to be able to get to the area you want to get to.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So your main focus is going to be your hoses. You don't have to worry about size 1s right now, but your one that comes with the hose and your pressure washer. So your hose is your main thing right now, and get your tips. You gotta get different tips, which should come with it anyway.
What are some different tips? Like what? Like some that's like shoot stream.
Yeah, you got the stream, the spray, the different wideness of the 40 degrees, 15 degrees. You know,
a lot.
Yeah.
Seems like a lot.
And exposure to pressure. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to shoot the wrong tip on the wrong area, because you're gonna mess around and take some paint off something. You know what I mean? You don't want to do that. Get insured.
You ever did that?
Have I ever done that? I think I have.
Oh man.
But I don't think it was on nothing that really mattered. It
Mm.
might have been like I might have been doing a deck, and they was getting ready to reach sand it anyway.
That ain't matter to you.
Yeah. No, it didn't matter because they were getting ready to No. It didn't matter because they were getting ready to do something with it anyway. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Long time ago. Long time ago. Everything been resanded and painted already. Been redone. But you stupid. But you crazy, man. You crazy.
Oh man.
Sometimes you gotta watch how much pressure you apply.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
So the tips determine the pressure applied?
Yeah. Yeah, they do.
I didn't know if you could turn it up from the
They have different nozzles that you can adjust on the end of the nozzle now that does the pressure. But the other regular tips that you have to interchange those tips out depending on what you're doing. So you can use both of them. You can use the one that has the interchangeable on the end that you just twist it, interchange your wideness or your string, or the tips themselves that has different degrees on them. Yeah, it just depends on what you use and what you're doing. Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah. So you know.
So if y'all want to get out there, how profitable is this business?
I spent close to $3,000, or right around $3,000, a little over $3,000 when I first got started. And on my first job, the first weekend, I made double that. Yeah, I made it all back the first weekend.
Jeez.
Yeah. So, you know, and you want it, and like I said, when you get started, you want to
That's nice.
put that money, put that money back in to get the stuff you need, so you have the equipment. You know, it's like I got 2 pressure washers right now. Probably getting ready to get a third. 2 pressure washers, plenty of hose, plenty of wands, plenty of tips, plenty of chemicals for different stuff, whether it be for deck, whether it be for fleet, whether it be for housing, whatever, concrete. You know what I'm saying? So you want to put that money back in.
Reinvest, people.
Yeah.
Reinvest. Don't take that $3,000, flip it to $6,000, and then go buy a used car.
Yeah. Yeah, unless they use cars because it's part of the business and you
yeah.
gonna tote or a little van to get your equipment around in.
Jeez.
But like you say, invest in the business.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, what has been your most profitable month?
Wow.
Like how much? Not. Yeah. Matter of fact, 2-part question. What's the most you made in a month in the summer compared to a month in the winter? If you can.
We have to file taxes, right?
Yeah,
for the year. You said a month and a year? Say it again.
A month in the summer.
Mm-hmm.
The most profitable month in the summer and most profitable month in the winter.
So the net, not the profit, the profit of net.
What you walk away with?
Let me see. It'll probably be. Cause I was just looking at my books the other day. Oh wow.
It's 2 feet kicking my butt. We're gonna make it though.
Yeah, we gonna make it, bro.
We're gonna make it though.
Walk away with in a month. Wow. But anywhere between 8 and 12, I think. Between 8 and 12. We'll put it at that.
That's nice.
Yeah, I think we'll put it at that. I think I found it.
Yeah. Don't get in trouble, man. Don't get in trouble, man. 8 and 12 though, that's nice.
Yeah.
For how many days work?
Oh man. Out of 30 days, let's say at least 15.
That's not bad.
At least 15 days.
That's not
At
bad.
least 15. Yeah. Cause I don't work every day.
Right.
Yeah. So about 15.
About 15 days work, bring home between 8 and 12 grand.
Yeah.
And that's just those days. Imagine if you did this full time.
You probably would leave the job.
Yeah, if you did this full time.
Yeah.
Jeez.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That's nice.
It's money out here, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't just mean in pressure washing. I mean it's money out here, man. Legitimate money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
There's so much money out here now to go get, man. To be made, to be had. There's so many different ways, so many different levels, man. If you got a dream, you believe in something, man, just go out there and start it. Just start it. Do it. You know what I mean?
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree, man, 100%.
Mm-hmm.
So, what's your favorite part of the process?
The finishing.
The finishing?
Yeah. Seeing that gleam.
Mm-hmm.
And then hear that custom come to me and say, oh my God, I didn't think it looked like that.
The
custom come to you and say, man, oh my God. I didn't think it was gonna look that good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or it's like it did when I first bought it. You know what I mean? Yeah. And a lot of times I get guys that call me out because their wives have been nagging them to get something done, and they finally do, and they'll come out and say, yeah, okay, that look good. Okay, I like that. That's what I like that, man. Well, give me your card. I like that. And I'm like, okay, it's cool. But then when their wife come out, I say, I appreciate and I value your opinion, but let me hear her voice. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And when she like, that's what I be looking for. So I say, I value your opinion, sir, but the wife knows. Because the wife get the last word. She wasn't gonna tell you.
Yeah.
They gonna just know.
Yeah.
You could have better than this, or I don't really. This all you can do. You can't do. You know what I mean? When they say you look good, and when they're in awe, yeah, that's the best feeling in the world, man.
That's what's up.
Yeah. I actually enjoy doing what I do, man. I enjoy it. You know, some people just do it for the money, but I do it for the money. But I also do it to get that response, to know that I did a good job. That's where a lot of my word of mouth come from. Yeah.
That verbal validation.
I like it.
Like, yeah, I did that.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we all see it, but who did it though?
That's right. Pressure applied.
Who did it?
Who applied that pressure?
Pressure was applied, lady. You see the pressure applied now.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
Most definitely. Yeah.
Tell these beautiful people how they can reach you.
Oh man. Instagram, Pressure Applied Pressure Wash. Facebook, It's not up in as strong as Instagram, but Pressure Apply, Pressure Washing. Look me up on Google. Look me up on all your social media platforms. Pretty much numbers 678-386-4677. Catch me on any good day or even a real bad day. We get you right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Give me that phone number one more time, please, kind sir.
678-386-4677. Pressure Apply, Pressure Washing.
Yeah. Ask for Mr. Pressure.
I apply.
Yeah. Mr. Pressure. All right. Lightning round. Or, I don't know what I'm going to call it yet.
That smell good,
like
baby.
That
That
smells
good, baby.
It's the lightning round / I don't even know what I want to call it yet.
Mm-hmm.
But it's the round where, I don't know if it's a round. I'm about to just run off a whole bunch of few questions. And you just answer. Let's call it grind time.
Okay. All right.
Call it grind time.
Let's grind it.
Grow through your grind.
All right.
Let's call it grind time.
All right.
All right. Drums or flats?
I'm a drum man.
Childhood nickname?
Jay.
Favorite city to visit?
LA.
You prefer clubs or bars?
Bars.
Me too. Hot or cold?
As much as I make money in the hot, I like cold because I can always dress down. I dress up, but I can always adjust it. I like cold.
Cooking or ordering?
I like cooking.
Drunk or high?
Neither.
Favorite cigar?
Perdomo.
Perdomo?
Yeah. Or the Java.
Okay.
Yeah.
Blue cheese or ranch?
Blue cheese.
What's your favorite wing flavor?
Lemon pepper, baby. ATL. Wet.
Oh, you like lemon pepper wet?
No, I didn't say that.
Oh, I was about to say,
lemon pepper wet?
Yeah, I prefer to dry.
Me too.
I prefer to dry. What's your favorite dish and your favorite dessert?
Favorite dish? Nice steak, loaded potato with some broccoli and cheese. Favorite dessert? I'm not really not a dessert man, but if I just had to choose one, I guess it would be either chocolate cake or either my mom's pound cake.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Sleep with or without socks?
Without.
I look at all y'all weird to sleep without socks. But favorite pair of sneakers of all time?
Favorite pair of all time? No, a lot of people think I'm gonna say Jordan, but it's not the Jordan. I think it's gonna be either the K-Swiss, which I don't wear anymore, but or the Tretorns.
Or who?
Tretorns.
Tretorns. What's that?
Yeah. It's a tennis shoe. And I do mean a tennis shoe. Tretorn, like a Diodora.
I like Diodora.
Yeah, I got them too. I still got them.
I like Diodora.
Yeah.
That's classic.
Yeah, I got them.
Diodora classic.
Yeah, I got them. It's like Diodoras.
Favorite movie of all time?
Oh, let's go with let's just go with Friday.
Yeah.
All the Fridays. Let's go with all the Fridays.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you could pick a superpower, what would it be?
I don't want to say be invisible. I don't want to say be invisible. What do I want to be?
Superpower. What would your superpower be if you had to choose one? If you could choose one. Not had to. If you could choose one, what would your superpower be?
Stretch, I guess.
Stretching?
Yeah, I don't know why I said that, but stretching, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know why you said that either.
Me, I don't know.
Money or respect?
Respect.
Huh?
Respect.
Family or friends?
Family.
Okay. You get to choose your friends, but I hear you though.
Yeah.
Would you rather be loved or feared?
Love, man. You know what I'm saying? Love. Yeah.
3 words to describe yourself, and then 3 words to describe your business.
Compassionate. Hardworking. compassionate, hardworking, and hustle.
3 words describe your business.
Describe the business.
Yes, sir.
Describe the business. I would say we're caring. Same thing, pretty much compassionate to your needs. Thorough. And dependable. Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That's strong 3.
My 3.
That's strong 3.
Yeah.
All right.
Stand by.
Last question. What do you want your legacy to be?
Oh, family man that was hardworking. He cared about people. Yeah. Genuinely cared about people. Yeah. Genuinely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I want to be.
That'll conclude our episode. Tell the people where to reach you at one more time, good brother.
Instagram, Pressure Applied, Pressure Wash. Facebook, Pressure Applied, Pressure Washing. Phone number 678-386-4677.
Oh, I always forget to ask this question. 6 months or a year, we're gonna have you back on the show,
okay,
so we can see your growth and what has happened since today.
Okay.
All right. I'll let you choose either 6 months or a year.
Okay. This is what is this? This is.
We're not gonna date it.
Okay, we do a year.
A year?
Yeah, we do a year.
All right. A year from now, we will holler back and see the growth, man.
All right, cool.
All right,
cool. I'm eating my spinach.
Yeah. This is the Growth of Your Grind podcast, man.
That too.
We made it though.
Pray for him, y'all.
We made it though, man. We made it, man. We made it.
The grind of a hustler, baby.
Jeez, my tooth kicking my butt. Ice melted over here. It's warm now. Dang, my tooth killing me. It's a Growth of Your Grind podcast, man. We talk to people doing just that, man. Growing through their grind, man. We want to thank my man Shock, man. Mr. Pressure Applied, Pressure Washer himself. Whole damn head hurt.
I know it, bro.
Man, thank you. Appreciate you. Thank you and appreciate you, man. Yo, we holler at y'all, man. See y'all next week, man.
Anytime, bro.
All right.
Anytime.